In this video, we will talk about 25 plus Gmail hacks to boost your productivity. So hey guys, my name is Raman and welcome to Webby Digital channel, and this is a productivity video for whom Gmail is the vital part of their daily work, day life. And in this video, we are going to talk about 25 plus Gmail hacks that can actually boost your productivity. So if you are into Gmail and you use Gmail on your desktop frequently and it's an important part of your work life, then you should watch this video until the end. And you can also browse through the chapters in the description box where you will find each and every hack's title, and you can browse in between those timelines. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it, because you are going to love this content, because we are going to create a tutorial on everything, like from the social media SEO, technical SEO, coding, and much more in this channel. We will go one by one, and the first is use bookmarks for your Gmail account to save time. Obviously, I know this is very BS or it's a very basic, but that's the first one, because you don't have to type again and again about the gmail.com and go to login page and etc. But it also helps you to use Gmail offline using this particular bookmark. So we will be discussing that later, but we have already done that in the separate video where we have done how to use Gmail for offline. So you should watch that video. We will put the link in the description box. So bookmark, how to bookmark, you can use Control D or something like that and name it. So I will say my Gmail personal or something like that. If you use a different email for the work or different email for the personal, then you should tag that here. And why is this important? You are going to learn that in the upcoming minutes when we will discuss about the using Gmail for offline, which we have already done in the separate video. So here it's done. So using a bookmark, as you know, it's as straightforward as it look. You can also use Ctrl+D and it will open like that. Next is you can also schedule email sending option to schedule your emails in advance. Suppose you may be going to the vacation from some dates. Let's say this is the December month, and so the festive season are on the counter, and if you want to schedule emails or schedule wishes of those festive season to your colleague or to your client, then you can use the schedule send option. So how to do that? So go to the compose here, and whenever you start typing anything, like you are going to send it to anyone, let me just send to myself here, raman@webby.com, and this will be Merry Christmas or something like that, and you have a wishing right here. And when you click on the send, just you have a drop down list here, just click on schedule send, and you can also schedule tomorrow morning or something like that, or you can also pick date and time. And for the weekend date and time, you can schedule this, and it will be a local timing, so 2/7, and you can set it as you want. So 25th December, I want to send a Merry Christmas card or something wishes to myself. So let's say I want to do that at 12:00 a.m. right, and just click on schedule send. So this will be sent like here, schedule send for Sunday, December 25th, 12 a.m. So that's how you can easily use schedule send option to schedule your email in advance. Now third is you can use asterisk operator, which is the wildcard operator, as the search operator. Suppose if you're searching for external contacts and whose name you might have forgotten, and you know there's a 4 or 5 letter words, you can easily use asterisk mark or a search operator, asterisk mark on your search operator. Let me give you an example. Here in the search mail, you can easily type out like I want to search for something, like for the something, you can use the asterisk mark and search for Security, which is my website security partner, and I know the domain is all about this, and keep that in this one quotation mark and just click enter. So you will find each and everything on it. Like here you will find the emails from the security.net, as you can see support. So there you go, you will find something like this. So you can use the search operator on your Gmail search bar to find a specific contact, even if you know a little about it, and you can just put this asterisk mark here and find the email from that particular contact from your list. So that's all you know. I know this is not as much as usable, like you can just search for security here and it will tell you each and everything about all the emails that has something. It will revert back all emails that has security in it, so it doesn't have much our difference here. But if you are literally searching for some specific person, or even a person has like 2 or 3 names, not only this, like if you searching for something for a person, like in my something like that, I know there is a guy, you know, have named something, I just forgot it, and just click or just enter this asterisk mark, 2 or 3 asterisk mark, and type add, just click on @gmail.com, just close that down. So it will revert all those emails that has that particular address, and it will give you the result you wanted. So that's the third part. And the next part is you can only show a label which is only if unread. So as you can see, there is a label option here and a multiple label. You can also create your own with some criteria or some if and else. And here is all, you can just toggle the unread and it will just revert back the unread one. But Gmails can be crowded here, right, with the read emails and non-read emails, right? And you can actually hide all those read emails and just show only the unread ones. How to do that? Just go to the settings here and see all settings, and here is a label option here, and in the label option you can show and hide any labels you want. Like here at the start, you can either show or hide. It's already in the show button, you can just hide it if you want. There's also the system labels out there which you can see here. Even if you want it to hide, you can just click on the hide it, and there you go. And in the outbox option, show if unread, only show that if it is unread. And in the schedule also you can say show if unread. And here is the spam option. In the spam also you can also say show if unread, unless don't show that, don't show other emails. Okay, and there is a label options, and here you have a conversation like that, and you can also select the show if unread. So only those emails will be shown which is not being read by you, even in the trash, even in the inbox, even in the important. So if you want that crowd to be out of your inbox, then you can use show only if unread to sort that your emails and your undivided attention to those emails that has not been read. And the next hack is to use filter messages to block all those promotion messages you may have got. The thing is, the promotion message has one thing in common. They have a unsubscribe button in each other of their emails. Like if I click on the inbox here and there is a coffee mug or something like that, and if you see in each and every email they have the unsubscribe button, because it's a Google's policy to include that, because obviously it's users choice to subscribe to your email newsletter or not. So if you are bugged by these promotional emails, you can use filter messages and blocked addresses option in your settings. So how to do that? Just click on this settings and click on see all settings and go to these filters and blocked addresses. You can create a filter, and to create a filter, as you have known, there's a one word that has been included in each and every email, that is subscribe. So you don't need to add any from or to or subject anything, just include unsubscribe in this particular section, which is the hasd words. So if you just type unsubscribe to it, okay, and if you click on the search, it will revert back all emails that has an unsubscribe word embedded in it. So you can easily delete that just clicking on like this, or you can just create a filter and archive them. And how to do that? Just go to the settings, see all settings, filter and block, create a filter, and again type the same which we have typed, unsubscribe, and create a filter. And here you have a different option. You can actually skip the box and archive it just straight to the archive mode. And if you just want to add a mark as error, you can also do that, but I suggest you to do that characterize as something, because all the promotion will be categorized as some label which you may select, or you can also add a custom label to it. Just choose the category and you can add the promotion to it. So everything will be in the promotion section, and you can easily delete that just by clicking, which we have done earlier. So here you can delete promotions, and if you bug by it, then you can select to delete it. So you can just delete it, and you can also add a forwarding address. Suppose you can add a junk email or something like that, create a dummy email and add a forwarding address, and all those promotion will be go to them. But obviously you don't want to archive all of it, because it may be coming from a bank or something like which is actually important to you. That's why I categorize them as a promotion. Just click on them as a promotion, create a filter as a promotion, just create a filter and every email that has a unsubscribe words will be categorized as promotions, and you can just go to the inbox and go to the promotion and just select all, just keep on deleting it just like that. And the next is to create an infinite aliases using plus. I know it's actually hard to define it in words. Let me tell you how to do that. Suppose you have a work email and you have a person in your colleague, and you divide your workspace, your personal space with that particular person. In this particular case, I will be using my own email. Suppose I have a friend called raman@webby.com, and I share his personal space and also share a workspace with him. And how to actually separate all those emails. Suppose you are living far away and you want to send something unrelated to your work, or maybe you want to only send related to your work. You can actually categorize that with the help of aliases. Suppose, hey, I want to send some PDF to him or something work related. You can easily add Raman plus work@webby.com, right? And here I want to send the PDF, please get it signed, something like that, document attached, just for the example, and there I have sent it, right? And Gmail will automatically recognize this as raman@webby.com. okay? And if I go to the another email, so I have got it this, please get it signed. So now what if I want to send something personal to him? So suppose I want to send him something like, or I will say personal@webby.com, or you can use that gmail.com, any extension you have, and subject line will be Happy New Year, just a wishes, greetings, and there I can add a card, and there I will send this. So both email will be delivered to this particular email, which is the raman@webby.com, as you can see. But this particular thing will be beneficial to the sender. Why? Because he can actually categorize email based on the aliases, like from the work and for the personal differently. And you may have loads of emails clogged up in your sent box or in your email box, then you can easily categorize with the help of these aliases. Suppose I want to find all the work related email from Raman, then you can just search for raman.plus_work@webby. So you will find all these emails just related to Raman plus work@webby. And there is, if I want to find only the personal email, then you can also use this search operator, and there you will get only personal emails from this. And if we go to the Raman, and we have got both the emails, and that Raman can also use the same method. So creating infinite aliases will be beneficial for you to boost your productivity and differentiate emails just like that. Next is you can use Gmail templates to save time. If you find yourself sending the same email repeatedly or making minor edits each time, you want to go to the Gmail settings and make a template for you, and you can enable that automatically whenever you type an email. So how to do that? Just go to your email and go to the settings, see all settings, and go to the advanced, and here I have a template option, and you should enable it, right? And whenever you compose like something, thank you for your email, I will be get back to you in some time, regards, Raman. And here when you compose it and you repeatedly send this particular message to other users also, maybe a client or maybe your boss or something like that, and if they are given you an assignment or something and you have to reply them, you can easily create a template of it instead of typing again and again. So after you type that, click on this three dots here and click on the templates, and there you can save a draft as a template and save as a new template. You can name that thank you for your email or something like that. Okay, click on the save, and whenever you compose something, you can just click on the same templates and click on thank you, and this will be added automatically. So hope you know how to use templates. You can create n number of templates and save your time. And the next is search someone's Gmail for them. I know this seems to be overwhelming for you, but this is a little trick that can help in your workspace. Suppose you have a colleague right besides you, and his he or she is not able to search something from the email, and he or she will be love you for it if you able to do that for them. You can easily do that. Suppose they want to search something from, let's say, ASCII no reply.google, and if you do your search you get all the answer, but you have some keywords added to it or something like that. What you can do is you can easily copy this particular URL to them and just click on this and just URL to them. Just keep note of this, which is the 2, and you can easily type out this like this, and in the place of 0 just type 2 and click enter. You will be able to find that also in the another email as well. So you will be able to search someone's Gmail for them with the help of your own inbox, just like that. So you have to be sure about this U and dash. What it says the user and the number 2. And why is there? Because there may be a multiple Gmail that has been logged in that particular desk, as you can see here. So the user 2 is the number that has been given by the Gmail inbox to the second email box in this particular Gmail account. So that's how you can easily search someone's Gmail for them using your own Gmail box. I know this is not very useful for you, but it's a trick if you are in the workspace right now. And the next is Snippets hack. See, if you have a inbox like this and there you have a sender's name and there's a header, but to see an email you have to click on it and see the content, right? And if you want to have a snippets from this particular email here only, then you can use snippets option. Why it's important? Because you don't want to open that, because nowadays there are many trackers available that can actually track your activity whenever you open an email. Like we have used mail track in the previous videos. You should watch that if you want to track if other user have read your email or not. So if you just want to see the contents just straight away from here, or a snippet from an email, what it's all about, then you can use the snippet option. And how to do that? Just click on the settings, go to the see all settings and go to the snippets option. Just scroll down, here you have a snippets. Just click on the show snippets and click on save settings and go to the email box, and then you can see I can see the snippets from this email, what that email is all about. So if that email just bothering you, you can just click on delete, and that user may not be able to track you on any extension out there. So next is using a personal level indicator. What it does is you may have an email from your colleague or someone else that has also been sent to others also. So there's a level of personal indicators. Suppose you may be getting your email from your boss, and that particular email may be sent to many others like you. So you want to filter that out as a personal indicator. And if you see, go to the settings and the general, just the same page of snippets, just scroll up. One option to the snippets here is personal level indicators, and if you show indicator, it says displays an arrow, one arrow by messages sent to my address, not a mailing address, and a double arrow indicate a double arrow by messages sent only to you. So if you click on the show indicators, then click on the save, as you can see this particular has been only sent to me emails, and if you get only one, that has been sent to many others also, including you. So that's about it. That's how you can actually use personal level indicators. I personally don't like it because that's pretty distracting. I don't have any use of it, so I will be adding a no indicator and click on save. So if it is important to you, then you can just go ahead and enable it. And the next is the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, and if you want a keyboard shortcut and you are not a mouse heavy user and you are a keyboard heavy user, then you can enable that keyboard shortcut just going general settings, and here you have a keyboard shortcut. Just click on the keyboard shortcuts on, and to view all the keyboard shortcut you just need to just shift plus question mark button on the keyboard. You will find every shortcuts out there, and if you wanted to learn it individually, you can just go to the keyboard shortcuts article from the Google and just see these headers out there and just keep on learning. And if you see here, you will find everything like jumping, go to the inbox, you can just type G then I, and there is a compose and chat which should be the answer for you, like shift plus escape will be focus on the main window. And if you are formatting, obviously there's the undo by Control Z, Control Y for the redo. And if you want to add a bold, italics and underline, which you are already aware of, you can use all this and apply on your daily life. You will be amazed by the speed you will be dealing with your emails in upcoming time. If you work on a large screen and then you maybe want to display all the emails on the right pane, you can actually do that. Here is a basic email structure, and if you click on it and it will open. What if you can easily browse from the left as the email window and the right will be the email content window? And how to do that? Just go to the settings page, and here you will have the quick settings, and the quick settings you have a reading pane, and just click on the right of the inbox. So whenever you open an email, it will be displayed on the right of the inbox, and you can also select the below in the inbox, and if you just click any email of it, the outcome will be here. So I prefer to the right of the inbox, so that will be beneficial and easily readable when you are on bigger screen. So if you are reading on your mobile, then it will be a default. Next is you can also change the view of your inbox grids here. How to do that? It's also purely personal. It's all depends on your customization, and let me tell you how you can actually remove or easily change your density here. And click on settings, and here in the quick setting there are 3 options available. Default, which is I'm using. If you click on the comfortable, you will be using this, so it's not a much difference. But if you click on the compact, you will see more email and more compact view of your email. So I suggest you to use default if you don't have such requirement, but if you have a smaller screen or something like that, then you can use a compact view, so you will get the more email and more view on your screen in your Gmail box. Now next, you can also choose multiple Gmail inbox types. So here, if you go to the settings and go to the inbox, you have an option of inbox type. Here we are using the default version, which has a primary, should be in the default section, promotions, social, and something like that, right? And if you want to change it to, let's say, the priority inbox, it only has the important unread emails. You can only have checked the starred, and in the empty section you must have a show up to the 25 items, and everything else you need to show the 25 items. And you also have another options here like inbox unread count, like unread items in the first section, reading pane if you want to add a reading pane to it, important markers, show markers obviously, and filter email, so don't override the filter email. If we click on the save, just go to the settings and it will just reload your Gmail and view the priority inbox, how it actually looks like. Here you can see important and unread emails are these. Okay, so you can just see only the important and unread email like that. And if it doesn't matter, the starred emails are here, so whichever emails you have labeled as a starred, it will be shown here, and everything else or a promotion or something like that will be categorized here. So if it's important to you to categorize your inbox to the priority, then you can also do that. You can also play around, just go to the see all settings and go to the inbox. You can play around with others also, multiple inboxes or important first or something like that. You can just categorize that. So for me, I will be using the default version, which is simple and effective for me. If you want a priority inbox, you can easily go for it if you mean your business. And next is, nowadays we are using a dark mode a lot on our screen. Also, if we want to protect our eyes, right? And you can also enable that on your Gmail account. So how to do that? Just go to the settings and click on see all settings. There is a themes option here. You can also set a theme, and in this theme there is a dark mode. Just click on it and it will start applying to your inbox. Just click on save. So your eyes will be pleased by this particular design. If you go to the inbox, your inbox will be look like this. So the strain on your eyes will be lower, so start using dark mode on your Gmail application or desktop applications. Next is quick and short reply. You should enable that because it helps a lot while writing an email. How to enable that? Go to the general settings and smart reply on and smart reply off. So whenever I compose something, and smart reply will automatically suggest words for me. Whenever I write something like, I hope this email. See, there is a suggestion they give. So whenever you find that this is what you want to write, just click on tab and it will automatically write that for you. So Smart reply on will be beneficial for you to write your email faster and efficiently and cost effective and time effective. So you should apply that on your Gmail application also. And the next part is instant history. Suppose you have got an email from this, suppose here is a proxy seller. I got an email from proxy seller. If you want to find more emails in the past from this particular seller, you have traditionally you have to type that in your search bar and just find out. And now you can easily do that with the help of this trick. For that, what you need to do is just mouse over to this sender's email and just click on it, and here you should open detailed view. And after opening detailed view, you will see the recent interaction. As you can see, the instant history that has been created for you here. So obviously if you haven't deleted that or archived that, you won't find it here, but if you have a previous conversation, it will be loaded right here. You can click more and more, just keep on going that and click on that particular email, it will be open for you. So that way you can easily browse between the history of your senders just by applying this particular trick. Next little trick is undo send email. Suppose you are sending something to, let's say I'm sending something to myself and test, and you are writing something and you incidentally click send, but there's something you have missed out on. So you can actually undo that. Just click on send, and when it's sent, it says the undo. Just click on it as soon as possible, because Gmail actually gives you some times to actually undo that. And if we just verify that result, so the test email has not been arrived, that means the Gmail has reverted back to the composition and saved as a draft. So you can easily undo email by clicking the undo option whenever you send something. So that's how you undo send emails. Obviously if you have sent something and after an hour, you will realize that there's no way to undo that. So you can undo as soon as possible, or some seconds that Gmail gives you. And the next is you can snooze email or incoming email messages. Suppose if you are getting so much email from some sender and you want to snooze it, you can easily snooze that. And how to do that? Just mouse over to any email you want. Like here, I want to snooze email from the proxy seller. Just click on this snooze option, and there you can snooze until tomorrow, later this week, this weekend, and next week. You can also pick date and time just clicking on here. You can snooze as long as you want. So that's how you can snooze your incoming emails at the click of the button. And there's also one option to add to keyboard shortcut, is to you can actually create a custom keyword shortcut. And how to do that? Just go to the settings, see all settings. Let me close that composer, and here click on the advanced, and here is you can actually create a custom keyboard shortcuts. And to enable that, just click on enable, and after enable it, the Gmail will be reloaded, and go to the keyboard shortcuts, and there you can actually customize any shortcuts you want. And there is an option keyboard shortcut in dedicated option for you in the custom shortcuts, and there you can easily edit any shortcuts you want. So there's no application of the default shortcuts. There is a default shortcuts are already given here, but if you want to edit any shortcut you want just based on your keyboard or any preferences, then you can easily create a custom keyboard shortcuts just like that. Suppose if you want your recipient to prevent or prohibit them to copy that email or forward that particular email or download or print anything from that email, then you can use a confidential mode. How to do that? Just click on the compose button here, and there is a toggle confidential mode down your Gmail composure panel, and just click on it, and you can see here it says the recipients won't have the option to forward, copy, print or download this email. And you can easily set an expiration to, and after that it will just disappear. And you can also have them require a passcode or a SMS passcode, something like that. Just enable that, click on save, and they won't be able to copy, forward or download anything from that particular email. This is actually very powerful or for the coders out there, and if you don't want code to be copied, downloaded or something like that, or finally download something like that, then you can use a confidential mode. Next is add-on and sidebars. See, if you want to add any third-party application to your Gmail, you can also do that. So add-on is like a Play Store for Gmail. where you can download application and configure that with your Gmail account. And here is a sidebar. There's already a configured application, which is the calendar, keep, tasks, and the contacts. And if you just click on it, the bar will be open like here. And if you want more applications, so it's like a Trello, Zoom, or something like that, click on get add-ons, and their store will be open, or application store you can call them. Here is a Zoom, there is a Trello option, there's a Dropbox, Slack, and list goes on. And if you click on the Zoom, you can easily install that, configured with that your Gmail account. And the next is the quick setting bar, which we already discovered. Here you can just customize your view, you can select themes, you can select the view, you can select the or toggle inbox type like a priority or something like that. And you can also customize your reading pane. You can also email threading to be as a conversation view, because it just move multiple email from the same email as a conversation view. And next and the last is obviously using your custom signature. So you may have come across email that has a regards that particular sender's name and something like that. You want to input your name or your phone number in your signature, then you can easily add that. To add that, just go to the settings, see all settings, and just search for your signature. Here is a signature, here is my signature, founder, and there is my number. So you can easily add that, and whenever you create a new email, that signature will be added as on every email you have sent. So that's about it. So I think that's all for this video. And if you have learned something from this video, if you learn even a one hack from this video, please click the like button, because it takes hours of our time to create a video like this for you. And if you want to learn much more about such hacks in future about different applications, then you can subscribe to this channel. And if you have questions in mind, then if you have some feedback in mind, then you have a comment box with you. And if you want to share this video friends or colleagues, then you have a share button with you. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.